Uncrewed aerial systems or drones are disruptive technology that are reshaping industries worldwide. Drone use is increasing rapidly, and it's my mission to make drone science entertaining and accessible. Before we start, I want to share something that can transform your drone program. We've worked with over 50 enterprise programs and found the exact factors that separate struggling operations from those that deliver millions in ROI. We've put these insights into our free Enterprise Drone Program Maturity Assessment. It's a $2,500 value. It's designed to show you your program's maturity stage, reveal your top 3 quick wins, and give you a roadmap for growth. Don't miss out on this free opportunity. The link is in the description. Hi, everyone. This is Jason San Souci with the Do No Drone podcast. We're here with Micro Podcast episode number 6. We're here with a great guest. I'm actually really looking forward to this conversation. This should be a lot of fun. So this is the co-founder and COO of Remote Optics, Stan Khlevner.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was good. Stan, I've been looking forward to this. He came by earlier. He had some questions about what the question was going to be. And like I said, we're doing one. So I really wanted to give him some time to think about it. And so I'm just going to dive right in.
Yeah.
But first, Stan, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate
Absolutely. Okay, so there's one question I've been asking everyone. I have a wide array of answers, and I'm loving it. And there's no common theme, which is even better. What is something that the drone industry today is doing wrong?
I think the presentation of the drone industry as a cohesive industry is the wrong way to approach it. And we're here at Commercial UAV looking at it as a cohesive industry. But if you walk around, and I've been to many of the, we actually exhibited 2-3 years ago. This is like drones are tools. So they apply to many different industries. And the use cases and the growth in each of those industries is different. And so that if you look at it as a cohesive industry of tools, it's growing, of course. But within each industry, it's growing at different levels. And then the drone component, the flying robot in the air, that's just like, there's plenty of those solutions. It's about what sensors you use, how you use them. And I speak from the commercial perspective. There's a whole military drone industry.
We're not talking about those.
Yeah, exactly. But when you say drones to the common public, they choose whatever they know, and then they lump it together with drones. Oh, you're a drone expert. It's like, well, yeah, I know what I do, and I fly LiDAR, and we do really advanced like 3D modeling and construction site progress. I don't know anything about like the forestry management or the public safety use cases. And that's the one thing where I wish the industry wouldn't just lump us into one thing, right? Because like, I know what I know, and people that try to say like, oh, I'm a drone expert, it's like, I'm pretty sure you're not a drone expert in X, or maybe they're in X, but not in Y.
I'll agree with that. And as someone that is a self-confessed drone expert,
I'm not.
No.
Yeah.
Like I said, I appreciate the controversy. I was like, oh no, come at me, bro. It's good. So I agree with your reality. Your reality is that if you look at the thousands and exploding use cases that are happening literally every day, there are jobs and use cases. I've always said, and I will still say, it is almost impossible to be an expert in something that's only at about 5%
adoption
of its not just adoption, but its overall capability and capacity.
Oh, I can't wait to see
like,
what the next 5-10 years
what you're like. I'm sorry, you're an expert in like dyeing your shoes. Like, cool. Like so I'll agree with that. I will agree controversially as a drone expert. I will say that. But so I say drone scientist because that's actually something I can get a certification in. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's better. Yeah. So it's like, I'm the autistic drone scientist, not the autistic drone expert. Okay. Make it clear. Okay. So I think I like your perspective on this because you're right. There are a lot of segments. I'm going to take it one further, not only within the vertical markets that are being served by the drone industry, but within those enterprise programs that are serving those specific industries, there's still not just a roadmap, but there are defined silos of a roadmap that likely are being overlooked
And because here's what they want to do. State your name company or utility or DFR program or what have you. I want to do this. And not all of them have a defined outcome.
Yeah.
They're just be like, we need to use drones.
Yeah.
We've been given money to do drones.
Yeah.
Drone. What's funny about that is that they don't know what they want to do yet. They just know that they need a drone. And you're like, okay, cool. I'm glad that you know you need a drone. But like,
or there's a really specific use case that champion knows.
Super specific.
They know that one.
Yes.
And then, okay, that's all they focus on.
But then there's so much more.
There's so much more.
Yes. And I've actually seen this at a large enterprise scale and from smaller companies, not service providers, but companies that have been using drones internally. I've seen them fail and fizzle simply because they're putting not just the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
They're just putting a cart and they're not even seeing a horse, or they're adding an engine. They're just like, wait, what do I need? Where are you going? Like, why? What are you doing? Yeah. So that is something that I think is something the industry is getting wrong, because there's a lot of focus on components. There's a lot of focus on sensors, a lot of focus on flying things.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are talking about the higher level strategic conversation that needs to happen as to how do you best put those things together at the right stage of your program so that you don't fail.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of failure.
A lot. So much. I've been part of companies that multi-million-dollar, hundreds of millions of dollars in VC investment that fail.
Yep.
In this industry. Why? Because they didn't really have a roadmap. And then they get undue pressures to perform and do this and do that and do that. And not only was it a disservice for them as the company and the people that worked for them, but it was also a disservice to their customers.
Yeah.
Because now they're not there, and now they're left questioning, why did we do that?
Yeah.
So listeners, viewers, I think, Stan, what you're saying is absolutely correct. It is almost impossible to listen to an orator on a mountain about being a drone expert when we're at 5% of our overall industry. Yeah. I'm excited about the rest of the 95. I'm not going to be alive to see it, and I'm happy for that. I think that's amazing. That's the opportunity for the next generation. But for us, we have to stay in the present.
Yeah. And the next 5 years.
Next 5 years. Look, people are trying to go from 0 to 120 mile an hour in a Ford Pinto. Like,
R107 is less than 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I know because I got it 2 days after it came out.
Yeah. So it's 10 years old. I'm just saying. And what people were making promises to get that VC money 15 years ago, they were like, hey, you know what? BB Loss is going to come out in 6 months. Right?
That would have been nice.
Wouldn't that have been nice?
Yeah.
Here we are 15 years later. Yeah. And now it's finally, fingers crossed, we believe it's coming out in the next year or 2, 3. We'll see. Final ruling.
Right.
But that is a interesting second chance that our industry is getting that allows us to actually do some interesting things. And look, it allows some things, but like, I'm not going to say that the industry is going to be revolutionized by BV loss, because that's once again focusing on a tool.
And in urban environments, suburban environments, the way it's right now, it's a little bit more geared towards rural. And
amen.
Where BV loss is okay.
Yeah, I mean, so look, there's an opportunity now. And the opportunity now is the FAA is opening the kimono, and they're saying, hey, you know what? You guys have been doing this for a long time. Tell us what this needs to look like.
Yeah, I like your 5%.
It's real.
It's real. Yeah.
It's so real. Like, people, like, you could agree, disagree. Like, what we're like, and I think I started doing this podcast and I started at 3. So this is now 5 years later, and we're only at 5. Yeah. So it's not a big jump, but there's a lot that's happened.
Yeah.
So,
but the blue ocean, it's a blue ocean.
Blue ocean. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I've taken a ridiculous amount of your time. This has been a lot of fun, Jeff.
No, a great time.
This is fantastic.
Thank you for this. Seriously, it's a great opportunity.
I really appreciate it.
Talking about this, and this is an awesome trailer.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done a podcast in a trailer, but it allows for some privacy. I can like build my set how I want it, and no one bugs me.
And this is great.
This is fantastic.
I don't feel like I'm in a convention hall.
I know, isn't this nuts? I really, really like this. Well, Stan, thank you so much for joining me on the show. Thanks. Really appreciate it, listeners. We'll catch you on the next episode. Until then, fly safe and just don't drink too much, okay? And brush your teeth and wear sunscreen. Okay. See y'all later. Bye-bye.